Hey, my name is Mandu and today I'm doing something really fun. I've started doing this short practice session of about 1 hour and this one is from back in September. I went on this subreddit called Reddit Gets Drawn and if you haven't been there you should totally check it out. It's an awesome place to look at cool art and find subjects to draw. This is the first one I ever did and as I was scouting the page choosing who to paint, I came across this person and I totally fell head over heels in love with the nose. Do you ever do that? Fall in love with something weirdly specific about a stranger's face? Maybe it's just me. I have this weird relationship with people's noses. It's kind of what makes me like or dislike a face. My favorites are noses with character. I usually love crooked noses with a high bridge or long drop shaped ones. But this one had a different characteristic that I really liked and it feels very continuous. Every shape continues to another and that seemed like such a fun thing to paint, and it was too. In the days before this painting I had something of an internal struggle of which artistic style to pursue. I felt like I was standing on a crossroads, like I could go more stylistic or more realistic. Not that I can't change my mind later on of course, but it was still something that worried me. Whatever I choose to develop will carry on into my next few pieces and I was so torn. That was originally the reason why I went on Reddit Gets Drawn. I just wanted to have fun and do whatever I felt like. I ended up deciding to practice something leaning more towards realism because I figured that is something that I can always translate to whatever I want. My goal for this practice session was to be messier and have a more painterly approach than I've had before, yet still strive towards something more realistic. I don't know if I achieved that, but like I said before, the finished product is not my goal anymore. The goal is to learn from what I do and take that new knowledge into my next project and kind of try to hammer it into my way of thinking. What I did learn from this painting was mostly that even though I want something messy and painterly, I need to add more details or more intentional detail on some areas. I decided to be more careful with value and color next time and focus more on intentional shapes. When I posted this on Instagram though, back in September, someone commented and called it uncanny and that made me really happy because if I've entered uncanny valley, realism isn't that far away anymore. Thank you for joining me during this painting session. I'll probably do a lot of these, so don't forget to subscribe if you liked it and I hope to see you later. Bye!